Ever tried hammering a nail and ended up with sore thumbs? Well, there's a nifty little tool called the safety nailer that might just save your fingers. It's like a tiny helper that holds the nail for you, so you don't have to risk whacking your thumb. Picture this. You're hanging up a picture frame or fixing a loose board. Instead of nervously holding the nail, you pop it into this gadget. It keeps the nail straight and your fingers far from the danger zone. Pretty cool, right? The best part? It's not expensive, just about the cost of a lunch. Ever struggled with switching between drilling and driving screws? The WX177L cordless drill and driver from Worx might be your answer. This nifty tool has two chucks, one for drill bits and one for screwdriver bits. You can swap between them using just one hand, which is super convenient. And don't worry about safety. If the chuck isn't in right, the drill won't start. This new model's got some muscle too. The motor is 10% tougher and 25% more powerful than before. Plus, the battery works with tons of other Worx tools, so that's a bonus if you've got their stuff. You can pick between two speeds and tweak the torque. It can spin up to 1,700 times a minute. Pretty zippy. Got tools all over the place? SnapOn, a big tool company, might have an answer. They've made this cool cabinet for storing tons of stuff. Picture a big toolbox on wheels, but fancier. It's got huge wheels and built-in lights, kind of like a tricked-out car. The drawers are smart too. They open smoothly but won't fall out on you. Speaking of drawers, they're massive. You could fit a whole workshop in there. The whole thing can hold about 7.2 tons. That's like 3 cars. Here's the kicker though. It costs $36,425. Yep, you read that right. Good to know. If you like the idea but not the price, try adding wheels to your current toolbox. It makes moving heavy tools around much easier. Did you know there's some cool stuff happening with wall fasteners? The Fischer Duotec self-drilling drywall plugs are pretty neat. They've been around for a while, but lots of people still find them super helpful. These plugs are made of tough plastic with glass fibers mixed in, plus some stainless steel. What's cool is they have a bumpy strip on them, kind of like those zip ties you use to bundle cables. They work great with regular screws and metric ones too. You only need a small 10mm drill bit to put them in. A pack of 50 plugs, 10 by 50mm size, costs about $76. You know those straps that keep boxes secure during shipping? There's a cool tool for that called the Cyclops CMT 250. It uses vibration to join straps and runs on a battery, so no cords needed. One charge lets it strap 400 times. It's easy to use with one hand and weighs less than 4 kilograms, battery included. This gadget costs $2,350. If that's too pricey, there's the Helios H45L for $1,842. It's not as powerful, strapping 300 times per charge. Good to know. These tools are great for warehouses or online stores, making packaging way faster and easier. Tired of messy drilling jobs? Check out Dust Trap by Milwaukee. It catches dust and works with all SDS Plus drill bits. No vacuum needed. It's good for bits up to 20 centimeters long. This is the first dust catcher approved by US safety officials, and it's just $23. Good to know. A dust trap like this keeps your work area clean and can help protect your lungs from harmful dust when you're drilling. You know those spray-painted lines on the street before construction? They're made using tools like the Ridgid SR24. This gadget finds buried pipes and wires. It works with a phone app to show you what's underground in real time. You get depth info and GPS locations, which you can even view on Google Earth later. The SR24 connects to multiple GPS devices via Bluetooth. It uses 4C batteries and runs for 12 hours. At $7,200, it's not cheap. Good to know. These tools are crucial for preventing costly and dangerous accidents during digging projects. Tired of fumbling with old-school tape measures? Check out the NeoRulerGO. It's a tiny laser ruler that fits in your pocket. This gadget is super accurate, only off by 1 millimeter at most. One charge keeps it going for 10 hours. You can measure straight lines, curves, or angles just by sliding it along. It shows different units like miles or yards. The cool part? It sends all the info to your phone app. You can get the data in different file types too. If you're into woodworking or fixing up old furniture, there's this cool sanding set you might like. It's got 5 different parts that help you sand all sorts of shapes. The makers say it's great for wood, but you can use it on other stuff too, like copper. What's neat about this set is how it changes to fit different surfaces. You know how some parts of furniture are tricky to sand, like chair legs or those fancy carved bits? This set has special attachments for those. It works with 5-inch sanding discs, and they've made sure the discs stay put while you're working. Having a versatile sanding set like this can save you a lot of time and hassle. Instead of struggling with hard-to-reach spots or weird angles, you can switch to the right attachment and get a smooth finish easily. Have you heard about this cool new tool called Doer? It's like a Swiss Army knife for DIY lovers. Made by some clever folks in America at Stellan, it's a workstation that folds up into a tiny box. When it's all packed up, it's only about the size of a big lunchbox, 53 centimeters long, 36 centimeters wide, and 25 centimeters high. But don't let the size fool you. This little box is packed with 12 pro-level tools. In just a few minutes, you can unfold it into a full workstation. It's got a work surface and a place to put all the tools. We're talking screwdrivers, drills, and even a scroll saw. And that's not all. You can add more tools like a circular saw, a hot wire cutter, or a mini lathe. The best part? It only takes 15 seconds to swap out tools. No fuss, no muss. They've even thrown in a lamp that works as both a work light and a regular lantern. It lights up your work area, making everything easier and safer. Now you might be wondering about power. Well, it runs on batteries, but don't worry. They've included adapters so you can plug it in if you need to. They've thought of everything, even adding a protractor for precise angle cuts and a saw shield for safety. All this handiness comes at a price though. The Doer starts at $500, but hey, for a whole workshop that fits in a box, that's not too shabby. Having a compact, portable workstation like this can be a game changer if you live in a small space or need to take your tools on the go. It's perfect for apartment dwellers or mobile handymen who need a full set of tools without the bulk. You know those big cable spools you sometimes see on construction sites? Well, there's a neat tool that helps workers lay those cables down safely. They're called cable rollers, and they're really important for big jobs with coax or fiber cables. These rollers do a cool job of spreading out the cable's weight and guiding it smoothly, even over long distances. Take the Multi-Rollers MR36, for example. It's pretty tough. It can handle up to 2,268 kilograms. The roller is 13 centimeters wide and has built-in hooks. Did you know Milwaukee, the tool company, is now making clothes? Yeah, they've got some cool stuff, including heated jackets. These aren't your average coats. They're powered by batteries. The new ones heat up really fast and stay warm for a long time. Imagine a jacket that keeps you toasty for about 12 hours straight. Pretty neat, right? They've made these jackets for both guys and gals. And the price isn't bad either. $220 gets you the jacket, battery, and charger. Good to know. Heated jackets are great for outdoor workers or anyone who spends a lot of time in the cold. They can help prevent cold-related health issues and make winter work more comfortable. You know how some houses have warm floors in winter? There's a neat tool that helps install that kind of heating. It's called the PDF system, made by Winkler Technics. Don't mix it up with computer files though. This PDF is all about cozy floors. The system uses insulation tape, which works great in rooms bigger than 6 square meters. They sell this tape called PDF tape. It's 4 millimeters thick and usually comes in a 25-meter roll.